How do environmental factors affect reproductive cancer risk? Imagine your environment as a silent partner in your health journey, quietly influencing your risk of developing reproductive cancers like testicular, cervical, or ovarian cancer. Scientific research shows that exposure to certain pollutants, chemicals, and radiation can play a role in cancer development. For example, air pollution, especially fine particles known as PM2.5, often contain chemicals called polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons. These can cause oxidative stress and damage DNA in cells of the cervix, increasing the chance of abnormal growths that may turn into cancer. When high-risk human papillomavirus infections are present, exposure to these pollutants can make the progression to cervical cancer more likely. Environmental toxins like pesticides and chemicals that disrupt hormones have been linked to ovarian cancer. These substances can interfere with hormone regulation and cause cellular changes in ovarian tissue, which might lead to cancer over time. For breast cancer, chemicals such as bisphenol A and polybrominated diphenyl ethers, found in plastics and flame retardants, have been associated with increased risk, especially during sensitive periods like menopause. Overall, pollutants in the air, water, and land can contribute to higher rates of reproductive cancers by causing DNA damage, hormonal disruption, or chronic inflammation. Radiation exposure is another environmental factor that can increase the risk of breast cancer. Ionizing radiation can damage the DNA in breast cells, raising the chance of malignant changes. While radiation's impact on other reproductive cancers is less studied, it remains an important consideration depending on exposure levels. Certain occupational exposures also matter. For instance, asbestos fibers, used in some industries, can travel through the reproductive tract and cause chronic inflammation, which is a known pathway to cancer. Talc powders used in some personal care products have also been linked to ovarian cancer, possibly because talc particles migrate to the ovaries and cause irritation. The environment's influence on cancer risk is also shaped by sociodemographic factors and the quality of the local environment. Areas with higher pollution levels or limited access to health care often see higher mortality rates from reproductive cancers. Conversely, better screening and healthcare access can help catch cancers early, reducing death rates. The biological mechanisms behind these environmental effects include DNA damage, oxidative stress, hormone disruption, and chronic inflammation. These processes can lead to mutations or cellular changes that promote cancer development. Understanding these environmental risks emphasizes the importance of reducing exposure to known carcinogens. Public health efforts like pollution control, workplace safety, and education about chemical use are vital. Incorporating environmental exposure histories into risk assessments can help identify individuals at higher risk and guide preventive actions. Remember, while environmental factors can influence risk, they are just one part of the bigger picture. Personal lifestyle choices, genetics, and regular screening also play crucial roles. Always consult healthcare professionals for personalized advice and stay informed about ways to protect your health through safe environments and healthy habits.